Hi, my name is Marta Yolititskiani Aguila, but you could call me Miss Yoli. I am a Chicago native. I'm a barber and cosmetology teacher, as well as a barber and cosmetologist. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about what you're getting yourself into when you're coming to either barber school or cosmetology. So let's start with cosmetology first. Cosmetology is a program that focuses on hair, skin, and nails. Okay. Cosmetology also goes in depth into different chemical services. So we learned about pH, we learned about different types of acidic reactions, how to cancel those out. So there's some chemistry in there, so there's some science. We learn about facials. We learn the different types of movements. We learn also anatomy. We need to know a little bit about the body in order to know how to do those facials, for example. And we also learn about nails, as mentioned. So we learn how to do manicures, pedicures, things of that sort. And altogether, it's an education that is well-rounded. You get to learn a lot of things. So it is a longer career path in terms of when you go into school. So you'll be in school a little longer than you would if you were a barber. So let's talk about barber school, barber college. What's up, dude? What goes into that? What is that? So barber college is usually shorter. I don't want to say times because each school has their own timeline and how they accept and enroll their students. But I will say this, that for barbering, again, it is a shorter amount of schooling because you're not learning as much as you were if you would go to a cosmetology program. Why? Because you're just focusing on hair. Now I see more barbers do color and things of that sort, but from the classic barbering stance, you're mostly doing hair. You're doing the facial hair and you're doing the hair up top. So when you go to barber school, you're going to learn to use the clippers. You're going to learn to use the shears. And guess what? You are going to learn a little bit of manicuring, pedicuring, and you're going to learn a little bit of chemistry too. So the difference being that with barbering, you're focusing mostly on one gender, and that tends to be the male gender. Although it's changing a lot, whereas barbering mostly is just known for the clipper use and your strong commando. Pause. Well, this also includes facial hair, i.e., also includes you being able to use a straight razor on the face. So, with that being said, I say it for you to understand that what you need to look for in a school is not only the culture, but you need to see that their students are executing cuts how they should be, meaning are they following the theory? How do you know this? Well, you ask about the curriculum, you ask about different cuts, how they're done, and if they're not able to explain that just basic, I don't know, information about a haircut, I would say it's probably not a good school for you. Another thing is if they accept financial aid. Just because they accept financial aid doesn't mean that they're a good school. It means that they're accredited. So it means that they've been in business a while. So it means they probably are doing something right, but still do your homework. Would I recommend go and ask students how they like it, what they've learned, see how they talk to you. Do they talk to you like a professional already, or are they kind of lacking, which that's fine. But at the same time, it all again comes down to what you want to invest, what you want to become as a barber or a cosmetologist. So let's recap. A cosmetologist is responsible for learning hair, skin, and nails. A barber is responsible for focusing solely on hair. Times have changed, and barbers are doing cosmetology things, and cosmetologies are doing barber things. That's awesome. That's cool. But that's something for when you are already out here with your certification, you passed your exam, all of that. Okay? What I want you to focus on when you're choosing a school is their graduation rate. Ask them, how many of your students graduate on time? Ask them, how many of your students pass the state board exam? Because really, that's what you're there for. Because if not, you could just go cut hair in a kitchen somewhere, or you know what I mean? You don't need to go to school if that's what you want to do. But if you want to pass the state board and you want to be accredited and you want to be licensed and you want to be growing and allow yourself that, then yes, you check if their students are passing the state board. Okay? Then you ask about job placement. How do they help you with job placement? Or is it in the curriculum? If it's in the curriculum, how does it apply to real world? How will they help you when you graduate? It's a good question to ask. And I guess the fourth one is a question that you more so will ask yourself. Are you ready to be your own boss? Like, seriously. Because it begins from day one when you enroll in school. These careers, doesn't matter if you're a barber or a cosmetologist, are very demanding, and they require you to take the initiative. They require you to make the big decisions that are made for other people, like employees. When you hit the professional world, there's many roles you can take. That's what's beautiful about this career. So I really want you to think about what it is you want to do from day one, from the day you step into that school, and how that school is going to help you, but most of all, how you are going to help yourself. Well, I'm Miss Yoli, Marta Yoli Tizkiani Aguila. You can follow me on Yoli Haircuts. I hope that some of this resonated with you or some of this made sense. If you have questions, drop them down in the comments. But yeah, let's keep this dialogue going, because I really think that you choosing a technical career in barbering or cosmetology is just amazing, and there's so much freedom here, and the industry is changing so much, especially for us fucking women, you know? So yeah, stay tuned for more and have a blessed day. Love you. Peace.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, all of that under yolihaircuts.com, and go to my website, yolihaircuts.com.